Hello and welcome back into the Delmarva Sports Insider. Training camps across the National Football League are officially underway as we begin the official countdown to Week 1 just weeks away. This week we're focusing on the Washington Redskins, and for more on their offseason, let's send it over to Haley Milan.
Thanks, Jeff. Training camp time. Hard to believe it, but the NFL preseason just over a week away. Now, Chris Russell of 106.7 The Fan in D.C. joins us to talk all things skin as the team gets to work in Richmond at last. Now, Chris, for starters, the secondary defense wasn't great last season, ranking 21st in the NFL. Now, this season, Greg Minuski is sliding into the defensive coordinator role. What changes do you foresee this season in the secondary?
One, they have their best safety tandem in Stuart Cravens and especially DJ Swearinger, who's more of a free safety than he was used earlier in his NFL career, and that's why he bounced around. So they have their best safety tandem in, quite honestly, the last decade. And, then you have Josh Norman in his second year with the Redskins, and he was good last year, not great, but I think they're going to use him. As a matter of fact, I know they're going to use him differently. They're going to use him a little bit more off the ball and off-man coverage so he can read and react to quarterback. And then you have Bashaud Breeland, who's going into a walk-free agent year. Real quickly, Kendall Fuller is a guy that I expect a jump from. He was not 100% healthy at the start of last year and a rookie. It took him a long time to kind of learn and feel comfortable. So I think he'll take a step forward. So I think their secondary is much better, at least early on, than it was at the end of last year.
Offense, other side of the coin. Let's talk about the situation under center. Now, Kirk Cousins, it's been somewhat of a circus ongoing off the field surrounding, his contract negotiations. Is he going to play under the franchise tag? Will the Skins sign him to a long-term deal? Well, the news is out. He's playing under the tag for a second consecutive year after the consensus pretty much says he has earned the money. But do you think this is going to be a distraction? I mean, do you think Kirk is looking to go elsewhere? Do you think the guys are going to see him as a leader in the locker room?
I don't think the contract situation 1 year at a time bothers him in any way, shape, or form. I don't think it makes one bit of difference. I think the most overrated argument is that, people are going to start bailing out, not listening to him, and not playing hard for him. I think they got rid of some of the sour apples, Deshaun Jackson and Pierre Garçon, last year, certainly chief among them. So I think it's a much better chemistry. I think he's clicking with his new wide receivers as long as people stay healthy that they're counting on.
Thank you so much, Chris. And our sports team from 47 ABC will be down in Richmond this upcoming week. We'll have coverage on DSI, so we can promise you more on the Skins coming up. Their preseason getting underway in just under 2 weeks. They're starting out in Baltimore. Now that'll do it for the NFL for now, but coming up after the break, we've got what you came for. That's right, it's time for our plays of the week. You don't want to miss them.
I'm Joey Gear. I play second base for Bennett Baseball, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider. Mocha, 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 mocha.